All right, guys, it's Greg Wrights Live. I appreciate you chiming in. And this is going to be another value packed podcast by Greg Wrights and the Wrights Real Estate team at EXP Realty. This is from our commercial side, our investment side for you investors, single family, mostly multifamily investing, and why real estate investing is your best choice. The best investments in real estate always have been and always will be your bet investments for financial prosperity and gain, retirement, compounding your money and income. It's the best thing. People always need a place to live, no matter what the economy is. We have multifamilies that and single families. When the economy's up or the economy's down, rents are still good. They're still high. We're in a good spot. People always need a great place to live. Good, safe, clean place to live. Guys, here's why real estate investing is your best choice. Do you know what do you feel the reason is why real estate's the best financial choice? Think about that for a few seconds. Well, let me give you about 8 points on why real estate is your best opportunity to invest versus stocks, 401ks, and other opportunities. Now, there's some good opportunities in the 401ks, self employed IRA accounts, individual retirement accounts, stocks, annuities, and other opportunities. They're decent, they're all right, but I have both. And I'm heavy, I'm two-thirds on the real estate side for my financial security, my retirement plan, and for my family to help them. Why? Because I know it outperforms any stock account or any financial accounts that I can have. Real estate always outperforms them. And I can touch it, I can hold it. It's not going to disappear if there's some situation in the world economy or national or state economy. Okay, number one, why is real estate your best investment? Here's 8 points. You have appreciation of the asset. Appreciation of the asset, meaning your base cost of that asset cost X amount. Let's say 500,000 for ease. And on average, a real estate investment on a 20-year cycle will go up about 8% a year. 7-8% a year is very normal. Up and down markets, 20-year snap. It's going to double in price about every 15 to 18 years is a normal real estate cycle where that asset will double in price. So let's take the worst case of 18 years. So in 18 years, that $500,000 asset's really worth $1 million. So you created that appreciation in that asset just by hanging on to it. Okay. Secondly, you have low risk as you can touch the product. It's visible. It's there. People need housing. People need office space, but especially the rental housing. It's always there and it's safer because it's not so tied to the economy. That's the beautiful thing. Okay. Number three, income on the asset is now and later. In other words, if you have a stocks or a 401k or retirement plan in that world, you're not making, in most cases, you're not making any income right now. You're rolling it back into the financial asset to let it grow and compound. In real estate, you put in 20, 25, 30% down. In most cases, we can do it at 20%, even for an apartment building here at the Wrights team. And with that, you're making a large amount of net profit every month that you get now. 20% in, but you get that money now every month. And you're buying down the mortgage on that every month, and the equity is going up. So you win with equity build, you win with mortgage buy down, the principal balance is going down, and you also win by getting a monthly income. You can't do that in the stock and IRA world. Think about that. That's huge. Income now, income later. Okay. Tax benefits. You have huge, large tax benefits. Talk to your accountant about that. Talk to me about that. I got some basics. I'm not an accountant, so I can only tell you from my experience, but I get huge tax benefits from my income producing real estate properties. And I sure do appreciate those. The government gives us some good tax benefits, and a good accountant will help you. I have one if you need one. Number five, equity build. As your monthly or mortgage payment goes in towards your principal every month, the balance, principal balance of what's owed on that property goes down. So every month, your principal balance goes down, your equity goes up. In most market cycles, it's up, it's down for a short time, but most of the time it's stable and up. And that's where you make a lot of gains in the equity. Okay, the value of that property, in other words. And like I said, every 15 to 18 years, if you look back in the history of the United States, that product, that real estate product, will double in value, no matter the cycle, 15 to 18 years. Okay, that's pretty darn good. Rental increases figured in yearly, so income continues to rise. So what we do, and everybody can do it better, but don't be a foolish landlord. Be a good landlord. I have training here. I'll give you some good pointers and advice, forms if you need them, to show you how to be a great owner landlord. I property manage most of my properties out to a very good property manager. That's a friend of mine. They took good care of me and my other clients. So with that, we put in an automatic rental increase every year. Up front, it goes into the rental contract right up in the beginning, and every year it's going to go up 3%, sometimes more. 3 to 4% is what our automatic rental increase goes up. That keeps us up with inflation and surpasses it. So we're actually making a little bit more net profit every year, not going backwards. Put automatic rental increases in your rental and leasing. Do not be afraid. You have a good, decent property and a safe place for them to live. They will stay and they'll be grateful to give you that extra money because they want a great place to be. You can pull number 7. You can do a 1031 tax deferred exchange. So you can take that investment property and you can roll that in a tax deferred exchange into another property. People think it has to be a exact like property. That's not true. It's not true. So you can do a 1031, let's say on a single family rental, hypothetically, and I've done this, so I know, 1031 tax deferred exchange on a single family home, and then you want to invest that into a property, maybe a vacation rental somewhere. You can do that. You might take a 1031 tax deferred exchange on a property you're selling. Maybe it's a vineyard, a ranch, a multifamily, a single family. You want to take that into a whole different product. So let's say you sell a single family residence and you want to buy a 30-unit apartment building. You can do that. So that property, let's say you sold it at 300, that would come off, that could be used as your down payment for that large apartment building. And you don't have to pay any capital gains because you rolled it into another property. Another advantage of real estate investing. Number 8, you can refinance the property. How are you going to do that with stocks? You pull any money out of stocks, your capital gains coming at you. Let me tell you about refis. You can pull your refi money out of your property. I just did this on some of our properties to get down payments for your next property. So you invest in let's take a 16-unit apartment building. I've got to choose something. So let's go with 16 units. You buy 16 units. You got a pretty good price on it. You go in there, you did a little fixing up. Then you're done. You say, okay, and you raise the rents. And let's say you paid $1 million for that 16 units. Now the value of that property, because of a little appreciation over a year, you clean it up and you raise the rents a little bit. And now the property is worth $1.3 million. You put 20% down, so that's $200,000 on $1 million. So you have a principal balance of $800,000. Let's say they lend you 75% or 80% of that property value. You could pull a couple $100,000 right back out of that property, about $250,000 probably to $250,000 to $300,000 you'll pull out of that property. You got your 25% back out of the property, plus a little more. Now you go on and invest in the next property. So you just keep rolling your money. You don't have to keep saving that money. You roll it into one, you refinance, you go to the next one, and you build an empire that way. Let me ask you, can you do that in the stocks, annuities, IRA accounts? No, ma'am. No, sir, you cannot. You can do that in real estate, and I can show you how to do it. It's just that simple. I just refied a few of the properties, and we're rolling that money into more properties. We're going to buy a large apartment building complex with other people's money because you did it right. You did it through real estate. These are the advantages. That's a huge advantage right there. Hope you're taking your pencil down and pen and writing these things down and having your coffee, because this is good stuff. You know, I'll give you a testimonial. I have many real estate assets, and these are my best investment. I do perform decently in the stock market. The IRA counts. I have an annuity and different things, but the real estate farly outperforms. If I look at that percentage year on year, it outperforms that. Definitely, greatly so. Okay. If you have any questions or thinking about multifamily residential, single family investing, or commercial, anything in the real estate empire, I can tell you what's going to be performing around this market the best, what the future looks like, and what you should be looking into to gain your future for financial prosperity, for your family's future, for income right now to subsidize your income coming in, which is huge. Can't do that through the stock market. All of these things are perfect. And I have a great expert advice for you. I can help you tremendously on this. I love to help, love to see people have the success that I've had, that I've learned, that other people have taught me to give back to you. So we have many real estate investors that work with our team here at the Rights Team EXP Fresno, and I'd love to have the opportunity to talk with you. They're doing financially very well, and we desire to help you also. You can call Greg Reitz at 559-260-1777, broker license 018782777. And remember, real estate investing is your best choice, and it doesn't take a lot to get going. I'll show you how. Here's my quote of the day. Success is one step out of your comfort zone. Get out of that comfort zone. Success is one step out of that comfort zone. Get out of that comfort zone. Let's go, guys. Give me a call, 559-260-1777, FresnoMaderoHomeSearch.com. I look to help you invest and secure your future. Bye now.